What is going on, guys? It is Mr. 7 here, back with another episode of Factorio. And today, I need to fix this first. But, you may notice, if you watched the last episode anyway, that this is a different map of Factorio, and I can't remember exactly why I started over. I must not have liked the way it was set up. But I've played a bunch of Factorio since then. This obviously isn't the map that I played all that in, but I've learned that one thing you want is a central bus, like an area all your resources go to, and you run them off from there, because it's a lot easier than moving resources in a chest around all over the place. So anyway, for this episode, what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've built the offshore pump, the boilers, and the steam engines now. This is the most effective, as far as I know, way to use the steam engines for power. Because the way it works is 13 boilers, which is what I have here, will power 10 steam engines perfectly. Like, it will most efficiently, I think is the word I want to use there. But it will give me a good amount of power to start off with, because I think each steam engine does around, I think it's 510 watts of power. So 10 will give me, what's that, 5,000. I don't know exactly all the numbers and everything. I can't remember off the top of my head, but what I do know is that these need to be powered by coal. So what I'm gonna have to do is run coal over here. Now, so yeah, what I need is the underground conveyor belts. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna set up a chest here. No, it'll have to go here. And then conveyor belts that run down like this. And then what I can do with that is I can build 15 inserters. And you take the inserter, and the line side on the left is the one, is where it's going to pick up, and the arrow is where it's going to place it. So I want to place them all down like this. And then one taking from this chest and placing onto the conveyor. And in this chest is where I'm going to put some coal. I'm going to grab some from here as well. And the reason I want the underground conveyors is so that I can run the coal. Like, I could just change the way this is set up, but I'm going to be able to run the coal underneath that conveyor into the central bus, and then be able to run it down here. So what this is going to do is it will take all the coal one at a time, put it on the conveyor, and then as needed it'll run down here. But what I'm going to do is sort of skip a step and just get all these going. I'll start at the bottom. So I want to just put one in each and get some fuel going. So hopefully, I'm probably just gonna have to wait for that actually. And then I built some electric poles, which I can set up now. So the electric poles need to touch the source of power, like so, and then be fed to the rest of where the power is needed. There we go. So they're all touching. Now all of those steam engines will put power into the electric poles, and I've built some electric mining drills, which are obviously more efficient than these ones because they don't require coal to power them. So what I'm going to do is I want to set this up in a way that collects the most. Probably, yeah, like that. And then I could probably do with 2 just for now. And then I'm going to be able to run them like this. One over. Actually, one will go over and one will go up. Onto here. And then I can actually just take this whole thing out here because I won't need it in a second. But yeah, a lot of planning. Not really in the early stages, but a lot of planning does eventually go into your factory. So I need to run power over here like so. Oh no. Yeah, I need to get turrets as soon as possible because these guys keep coming up and killing me. Because if you look here on the map, all the red is your pollution. And these are the red on the map is the biter bases. And once the pollution overlaps a base, it makes them mad. And they come to destroy everything you own. Alright, so those are powered now, so they're getting coal. These are all getting power. So if you click on a power pole, it'll tell you what these are producing. So I'm not sure if it's per second or whatever it is, but as you can see, maximum power output is 510 kilowatts, and I'm only using 179 kilowatts, so not even using the full force of one yet. I'm gonna set another one up here and throw down another pole. Alright, so that's gonna take care of all my coal needs. And then I can actually do away with all of these inserters and move straight to using these ones, which I already built some of. So I did some preparation beforehand. So these they do the exact same thing except they're powered. So all you have to do is give them a little bit of electricity and they don't use the coal any longer. Now the most important thing that I need right now is this, and it is a lab. What a lab does is it allows you to research. So there's all kinds of stuff to research, and it's a lot to handle in the beginning, but probably going to go through most of it step by step, either as I start the research or when it's finished, because it takes some time. The more labs you have, the faster it is, but it does take time. So that's what I need. Gives me splitters and underground belts. Yeah, I think I'm going to need that one first. So as you can see, what it is it takes 15 seconds to do one, and it requires it 20 times. So essentially it's going to take, what is that? I don't know, 5 minutes or so to get that done with one lab. But if you do multiple labs, it's a little faster. So those are all powered. I can put I just want to do 5. Well, we'll do 10 in each. And we'll just throw the last one in there. So it's going kind of quickly now because each one is counting for one of those instances of 15 seconds. So it's actually going pretty quickly. Is that out of coal? It is. Throw that in there. So these drills are powered by electricity instead of coal, and they're also much faster, which makes them much better. Now ones like this, I can just keep the regular inserters on to conserve power, because they will just take the coal into themselves first and then start using it. And nothing that isn't running will use power. So like that's not doing anything right now, it's not consuming any power. That's never going to consume power because it's powered by coal, but it won't burn the coal until, I guess I have a ton of coal right here. I didn't even realize. Let's take all that out of there. Oops, I did not mean to break that. There we go. So I need that to finish. That's finished now. Perfect. Okay, so I want turrets next. Turrets are going to be a big deal. So now I can build these underground belts. And these underground belts are pretty awesome because they allow me to do this, where I can take this from here, run it through here, and then just like I wanted, I can go down one more. Coal is now in my main bus. So you just run that all over your factory. Turrets are finished already. That was really quick. But you just run that all over your factory and distribute it where you need to. So it works great. So now what I want to do is move this out and up just so it's accessible later. And so they'll keep producing. And then I need to build one of these splitters. Now splitters are another thing that are kind of cool as soon as it finishes building it. Where did that end up? There it is. So I can do like so. Just get that up and out of the way like before, and then when you use the splitter, it does exactly what you think it does. It splits it over into another conveyor. So I can go like this, then run it underneath these conveyors, and then I need to build more, but eventually I can run it down onto here, which is exactly, and then I won't need that chest with coal in it anymore. It will just get coal off the main bus. Like so. So now I can take that away. It doesn't need it anymore. And now my power, as long as there's coal here, which is tons and tons of coal to be mined, it will always keep my power running. So the next thing to do, I think, will be to automate red science. And I need to research this first. I'm not sure that I have, oh I do, I still have 10, and it's only going to require 10. So I need turrets because those bugs are already becoming a pain. So build 2, and turrets are pretty powerful actually. So as soon as they're done, it's, I think I said this before in the last video, is that I think it's really cool that I need 10 gear wheels, 10 plates and 10 iron, but if I don't have the gear wheels, if I click to do that, it will make the gear wheels first, and you have to wait for them to actually make that, but I didn't leave myself a way around here at all. That's a problem. I guess I can just set it up from here. And can I access it from here? I can. So I need to make a few bullets. And these aren't 1-for-1 bullets. Like what it's making is a magazine. So there we go. Like I don't know how many bullets are in a magazine, or if it even says. Oh yeah, 10 out of 10. Wait. 10 out of 10, yeah. So each magazine has 10 bullets in it. So it's essentially, if I put 7 in there, 70 bullets. And I'm not 100% sure on how many bullets it takes to kill a biter, but these biters are, which are what the aliens are called, are pretty low right now. They definitely do get a lot stronger. I can actually take this out here. I'm gonna have to do some rearranging, and I probably will, like off camera, because I'm gonna have to set up these other electric drills, which actually let's do that right now. Set them right there, 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 and I want one there. So you gotta go. Take that out, like so. Break that. Let's take all this down for now. So iron is extremely important, early game and long game. It's used for just a ton of stuff. So I want this set up to go like so. probably can set up this coal more efficiently now. I can take this away because I got tons of stone now. I definitely don't need all that, so let's take this out. Now the other game I've been playing, because like I said, I've been playing a lot, it is really far along, like near the point where I'm actually almost, I could finish the game probably in like an hour or so from where I am, and you could finish it a lot sooner. I just haven't I haven't been rushing really. Let's just take all this up for now. And we'll leave that there, and we'll connect to it later. And we will leave that there. Okay, so we have this. Boo, 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 boo. So, and that's going to feed into this area. And we want to make the coal more efficient. Need another splitter. The splitter will have to go there. So I'm by no means I'm not a master of this game at all. I just do what I can. So we want this to go there, this to go this way. And can replace that. Actually, we don't need that there now. Take that out. That one can stay because it's connected directly to the coal. And that's taking our iron out, so we need that one to go. And I need a regular drill, or a electric drill. Let's go there. And one here. And we'll run it like this. Right down to place where it can be fed in. So I actually didn't even need to run the coal. Oh yes I did, because I need the furnace to be powered by coal. So we can just do it like so. And then we can use another inserter to take it out, put it on the line, and now all we have to do is run power over here. This. See, the power lines only stretch so far, and that's what kind of makes it a pain. But that should do it. So now copper is automated. We have to get some furnaces set up here. And like I said, we're going to need tons of iron. 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay. We want to run this. I'm gonna run out of tracks again. Ooh, that's actually a problem. So what I can do, let's just move this one. Actually, I can just do this. And then like that. Perfect. And same thing. Just get power over here. And see, that's not gonna work because I need coal to get over here. Can I build? I can't build the long inserters yet. Alright, this is gonna take a little more figuring. Here's what I can do. My phone's going off, I get distracted. If I go build a few more of these, if I take a splitter here and run this over like so. Then the coal will get put on the line, fed into the furnaces, and I need to run power over here. There we go. And that should work. Right, because it will only take coal when it needs it, and iron after. But I actually need that coal to do. See, like, this is what I'm saying. This is a lot of figuring that goes into this. And you just have to figure out how things are meant to go. I take this, do this side, flip it around like so. Then the coal will go on the opposite side. And that way the iron will never plug up. Because the iron is only going onto one side. So there will always be coal there for it to grab and always iron. The reason I did that is, if you can't see already anyway, because the iron's getting put on the one side and the coal is getting put on the same side. So eventually one of the two would not be available to be put in. But this way there's always iron or coal on one side, and it's always going to output iron on this side. So that is basically how you set up your first bus. So did I get that? No, I need to build a couple science packs because I didn't get automation finished and I wanted to get into that. Is that enough? Perfect. And I'm just going to start whatever here. So now I have these things, these assembling machines. And I believe I'll need 2 of them. Because science is copper plate, iron, gear. Alright. So that's going to be it for this episode. We're going to get into automating. I will probably set something up, maybe start it and explain it in the next episode for how this works. But basically what I'm going to do is, what these machines do is you're able to tell them to build something. So I need red science. Red science requires an iron gear and a copper plate. So if I tell this one to make red science and this one to make iron gears, and then feed iron to it, it will make the gears, take them, put them in here, feed copper to this side, and then it will take them, and I can actually set it up to put it on a belt with inserters that will put it directly into there, and then I won't have to craft it myself. Now they're not as fast as if I were to craft it myself, but it'll continuously do it, so we'll always have science to go. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure you crush that like button for me. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And again, that's going to be it. This has been Mr. 7. Later, guys.